Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I lost my father last year to cancer. He left me 90% of his stuff, including his family home that was left to him by his dad. It's been in the family for over 100 years. My brother and my dad didn't have a relationship, but he did leave him 10k. My mum was pissed at the will reading, but since she got 10k, she couldn't do anything about it. For the past year, me and her lived together okay. She went on acting like it was her house like before, which I had no problem with, till in May my brother and his girlfriend moved in without even asking me. They're messy, entitled and rude, and I told them in July I want them out by September because they don't pay for anything nor wash a dish. In August they announced they were pregnant and my sister-in-law smugly said, "Guess we won't be moving out now." It didn't go down well, but when I told them I wanted them out, my mum and brother basically laughed in my face. Whoa, they don't even sound like a family. That's crazy. Well, the past few months have been hell. They've become worse than before and my mum enables it, then demands me to treat my sister-in-law like a princess because she's pregnant. I once had to wait outside McDonald's till they opened to get her a McMuffin. Why is the mum treating the sister-in-law better than her own kid? I'm so confused. My sister-in-law is pregnant and she eats everything she sees, like the cupcakes my friend made me for my birthday. She ate all 6. I didn't even get to try them. I can't even make my lunch the night before because when I go get it, it will be gone. She'll have a smug look on her face while rubbing her belly, then laugh and say, "I couldn't help myself, blame the baby." If I put stuff in my room, my mum will open the door with a spare key so sister-in-law can go through my mini fridge. What am I reading? What movie is this in? How are their own family this trash to them? Huh? And to the sister-in-law, don't blame your baby for your cravings, okay? Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean all of a sudden now you don't have morals, okay?
Excuses.
And the mum opening her own daughter's door with a spare key so the sister-in-law can go through and eat more food? What is this? What's going on? Where's the privacy? What kind of fruit they be having, man? Like, you know, they really be doing all this like spy stuff just to get food? What's going on? Well, a week ago I was running late to college and I didn't have time for my breakfast or to make lunch and I had to go work straight after. So all I had that day was a bar of chocolate and when I got home I was starving. I made myself dinner and while it was cooling down I went to use the bathroom. I must have been in there for 10 minutes at most. By the time I came out she had 70% of my dinner. And I literally lost it. Of course she started crying. My mum and brother started screaming at me for making her cry, making excuses like how she couldn't help it and it was my fault for leaving food around her. What do you mean she couldn't help it? What is she? So you put anything in front of her, all of a sudden she'll just swallow it? What is she? Interesting, blaming the person that's not in the wrong. Interesting. They are such bullies. Well, I had enough. I told them get out just like before. I got mocked, but here's the thing. Back in October, my uncle offered me a life-changing amount of money for the house. I called him up crying a few days ago explaining the situation. He said he'd buy the house, but he will evict my mum and brother. They of course didn't take it too well and I have had to stay with a friend. I've been receiving texts and I'm being tagged in multiple posts on social media. I'm starting to think I'm the bad person now. No, you're not. I don't think they're a bad person, but I do think it's a bit impulsive to just, you know, sell the house just like that. And I'm pretty sure they can evict the mum, brother and sister-in-law. They just need to find the right advice and the right person. But yeah, if they do end up selling the house, I wouldn't say they're wrong at all. I'll be fed up with it too, honestly. If your family doesn't treat you like family, then there's no reason for you to treat them like a family. And I just feel so bad because they're thinking they're a bad person for abandoning their family when their family hasn't done anything to show them that they're family. I just can't believe that these things actually happen. How do you treat your daughter worse than your daughter-in-law? What? That doesn't make sense to me. I I met my boyfriend 3 years ago. Before me, he was together with his high school sweetheart. They fell out of love and broke up. A year later, we started dating. His mum, however, was still heartbroken about it. I was very understanding and thought she needed time to get to know me. The ex basically grew up with him and they saw her as a part of the family. For the first year of my relationship, his mum would call me his ex's name, until boyfriend got angry once and told her to be nice. She laughed it off and said it was just a habit. After that, she started calling me the wrong name, Janet instead of Jenny. I corrected her a couple of times, but she seemed to like hurting me, so I ignored it later. My boyfriend has 2 sisters, and a couple of weeks before Thanksgiving, we were invited to a barbecue at the older sister's house. I was in the kitchen with my boyfriend's mum, the sisters, and one of the husbands. The older sister then talked about how my boyfriend praised my cooking to her husband, and the mum was listening. She then said out loud, "Sure, why don't we let Janet make the turkey this year?" The sisters giggled and looked at each other, and I said, "That's a great idea." I didn't tell my boyfriend what happened. The mum is still referring to her as Janet instead of Jenny. That's so immature. What is this? On Thanksgiving, we went to his mum's house with the usual wine and dessert. She was shocked. Everybody was shocked. I said, "What? I thought Janet is bringing the turkey." There was yelling, crying, and then we got kicked out. My boyfriend is so angry with me, he hasn't talked to me since. I think it's over, to be honest, but I still don't think I did anything wrong, did I? I don't think so either. That family sounds like a nightmare. Like, no, that's not, no thank you. I do feel like when you're together with someone, their family has a very big impact on you, you know? If they're like bad people and they're always controlling the kid, they have a lot of say over the kid on who they date or whatever, that's no good. I feel like when you end up getting married to the person, you're also getting married to like part of the family. The family is just gonna be a nightmare if they're bad people. Like this story, they don't even have a bit of respect for her. They keep calling her the wrong name. And it's not even funny. That's stupid. And why is the boyfriend even mad? Take her side if you want her in your life. Jeez. I'd be done, honestly. I'd be happy if you dumped me. Enough of this. But I also feel like this proves that the boyfriend didn't even really care about them, honestly. Really? Letting your mum call your partner by your ex's name and then you're gonna get mad at them for throwing the joke back? Okay, that just proves that you guys probably aren't the best together, you know? They should probably just find someone better with a better family, because this just sounds so toxic. I don't think I could, you know, be with someone whose family is like this. Ugh. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!